Ready? We're gonna sing from. Get in the picture.
Oh, hey.
We're gonna sing a song, well, a bunch of songs from Into the Woods.
My bangs have to look good. Do they look good that way? I think
They look
good
perfect.
that way.
It's gonna be like 9 minutes long, so yeah, be ready. Once upon a time,
I wish
in a far-off kingdom,
more than anything,
lived a fair maiden,
more than life,
and a sad young lad,
more than jewels.
I wish, and a childless baker. More than life, I wish, with his wife. More than anything,
more than
the moon, I wish.
the king is having a festival.
More than life, I wish.
I wish to go to the festival.
I wish my cow would give us milk. More than anything. Okay. And the ball.
And the ball.
Please bow. I wish we had a child. I want a child.
I wish to go to the festival.
I wish you give us some milk or even cheese. I wish
we might have a child.
I wish.
Oh, I wish
You wish to go to the festival?
the poor girl's mother had died.
You, Cinderella, the festival? You wish to go to the festival? The festival? The king's festival?
What, you Cinderella? What?
And her father had taken for his new wife. The festival, a woman of 2 daughters of her own.
Look at your nose.
Look at your dress.
People would laugh at you.
Nevertheless,
I still want to go to the festival
and dance before the prince. She still wants to go to the festival?
and dance before the prince.
All three were beautiful of face, but vile and black of heart. Jack, on the other hand, had no father, and his mother, I wish, was
She was not quite beautiful.
I wish my son were not a fool. I wish my house was not a mess. I wish the cow was full of milk. I wish the house was full of gold. I wish a lot of things.
Why? Come in, little girl.
I wish. It's not for me, it's for my granny in the woods. A loaf of bread, please. Just a loaf of bread, please. Cinderella's stepmother had a surprise for her.
I've emptied a pot of lentils into the ashes for you. If you have picked them out again in 2 hours' time, you should go to the ball with us.
And perhaps a sticky bun, or 4.
Birds in the sky, birds in the east, the leaves, and the fields, and the castle, and the pond.
And a few of those pies, please.
Come, little birds, down from the eaves, and the leaves, over fields, over castles, and ponds. That was weird, I bet.
No squeeze, pal.
Oh, quick little birds, flick through the ashes, big and back, but swiftly, slip through the ashes into the pond.
Listen, Wild Son, Milky White must be taken to the market. But Mother, no, he's the best cow.
Look at her.
There are bugs on her tongue.
There are lies in her eyes.
There's a lump on her rump.
Big enough to be a hump.
But, son, we've no time to sit and dither
while her withers wither.
And no one keeps a cow for a friend.
Sometimes I fear your touch.
Into the woods, it's time to go. I have to leave. I hate to, though. Into the woods, and so I must begin my journey. Into the woods and through the trees to where I am expected, ma'am. Into the woods to grandmother's house. Into the woods.
Certain of your way?
The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just wood. I sort of hate to ask it, but do you have a basket? Into the woods and down the dell, the path is straight, I know it well. Into the woods, and who can tell what's waiting on the journey? Into the woods to bring some bread to Granny who is sick in bed. Never can tell what lies ahead, for all that I know she's already dead. But into the woods, into the woods, into the woods to grandmother's house and home before dark.
Fly birds back to the sky, back into the eaves and the leaves and the fields and the...
Hurry up and do my hair, Cinderella. Are you really wearing that? Here, I found a little tear, Cinderella. Can't you hide it with a hat?
You look beautiful.
I know. She was talking to me. Who will be there?
Mother said be good.
Father said be nice.
That was always their advice.
So be nice, Cinderella.
Good Cinderella.
Nice, good.
Good night.
Tighter!
What's the good of being good
If everyone is blind.
and you're always left behind?
Never mind, Cinderella.
Kind Cinderella.
Nice, good, nice.
Good night.
Not that tight.
Sorry.
Cold. Claude.
Who might that be?
It's the witch from next door.
The old
Enchantress.
Whatever. Told the couple she had placed a spell on their house.
What spell? In the past, when your mother was with child, she developed an unusual appetite. She took one look at my beautiful garden and told your father
And told your father that what she wanted more than anything in the world was
greens, greens, and nothing but greens. Parsley, peppers, cabbages, and celery, asparagus, and watercress, and fiddle ferns, and lettuce. He said all right, but it wasn't quite, 'cause I caught him in the autumn in my garden one night. He was robbing me, raping me, harassing me, rooting through my rutabaga, reading my raiding my arugula and ripping up my rampion, my champion, my favorite. I should have laid a spell on him right then and there. Could have turned him into stone or a dog or a chair, but I let him have the rampion. I lots to spare. In return, however, I said fair is fair. You can let me have your baby that your wife will bear, and we'll call it square. I had a brother.
I had a brother,
No, but you had a sister.
but the witch refused to tell him anymore, and his sister, not even that her name was Rapunzel.
What? Oh. I thought I had been more than reasonable, but how was I to know that your father had also hidden in his pocket
What?
beans?
Beans?
Those special beans! I let him go when I didn't know he'd stolen my beans. I was watching him crawl back over the wall, and then bang! Crash! The lightning flash 'em all. That's another story. Never mind. Anyway, at last, the big day came, and I made my claim. Oh, don't take away my baby, they shrieked and screeched. But I did, and I hit her, which will never be reached. And your father cried, and your mother died. And when for extra measure, I admit it was a pleasure, I said, sorry, I'm still not mollified. I laid a little spell on them, you too, son, that your family tree would always be a barren one. So there's no more fuss, and there's no more scenes. And my garden thrives, you should see my nectarines. But I'm telling you the same to kings and queens. See her nectarines! I love her nectarines. Let me say my nectarines again. And my garden thrives, you should see my nectarines. Oh, I love it. Okay.
Anyways.
Don't ever, never, ever mess around with my greens. Especially the beans. There goes her beans.
Her magical fruit.
Her magical fruit. Oh, it's 8:30. Bye! Bye! You should see my nectarines.
Yeah.